sometimes I think people underestimate what a machine like the MPC Live 3 really is. Sometimes they see the pads, they see the screen. It's the newest shiny modern thing, right? It's the new shiny thing. It's a modern interface. Yeah, it looks cool. It feels kind of futuristic. It's so many buttons. Some people complain about the buttons. Some people saying that, it's okay. Some people happy that it got the sequencer on it. It's a mixed bag, right? But this is what I want you to think about. Underneath all this tech, the MPC 3 or the MPC Live 3, it represents something that I'm going to say is really deep. You feel what I'm saying? It's a relationship between humans and the tools that they use. Because I come from an era where I remember when the first MPC hit the streets. Late 80s, man. It was a crazy time, especially as it applies to hip hop. You talking about the real emergence and the renaissance of hip hop. I was born in that time. So when I think about the MPC, man, it was more than a sampler. It was the culture. You feel what I'm saying? It was like an instrument that you used to speak the culture language. Now, a lot of producers, they use that MPC to kind of translate their life and their surroundings and their environment into a rhythm. Like I said, man, I was born in the hip hop era. I got people who do electronic music right now. Even though I'm getting into lo-fi music, I've been doing a couple of tracks right now. Hopefully I'll get better at that. But as I'm thinking about this, I'm looking at, we're just pushing past decades of technology. And then we're pushing into this new MPC Live 3 era. And I'm looking at the spirit of this Live 3, and I'm thinking about all the technology that's involved, and it's creating a level of independence that so many individuals from an older generation could have never imagined. I would have never imagined technology to be where it is right now. The MPC Live 3 is crazy. It is really a modern day tool. It's a weapon of revolution. You feel what I'm saying? You don't need a laptop. You don't need a stack of software. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a complicated studio setup. You can literally make world-class music on a train, in the park, on a plane, sitting at your kitchen table, sitting in your own personal studio. This thing is an entire recording studio, and it's kind of condensed into a portable command center. It removes all the excuses that you have. You know what I'm saying? It removes any type of friction that you have. It takes away all the obstacles that you could even throw as an excuse to not create. You have your idea, you have execution. You use your creativity to make that happen. This MPC, I'm telling you, it gives you almost instantaneous results. Now, I don't know if you know about music theory, but I'm telling you, man, if you understand music theory, or if you think about mixing, it creates an experience. It basically captures the energy of understanding music. You might tap a pad, you might chop a sample, you might tweak a filter, but you become music. You know what I'm saying? At least you kind of like inside the shadow of music, because you're shaping music in real time. I'm a tactile person, so I really like, responsive pads and stuff like that, right? But I'm telling you, man, we are living in a world where everyone can hide behind a computer screen. We're living in a world where everyone can hide behind social media, right? But we're also living in a world where a person can get behind both of those, use a piece of technology, and use the pads on that piece of technology and create a rhythm that moves the world almost instantaneously and makes everybody from all over the world kind of unite, if not just for 2 minutes and 37 seconds or 3 minutes and 14 seconds. That's crazy right there. I would have never imagined technology being where it is right now. I see all these tools of influence. I see what we think. I see what we create. I see what we do. My opinion is that this live or this new era of music making is not just another piece of technology, man. It's like a teacher in disguise. It teaches discipline through sequencing. It teaches, that's one thing I like about the MPC Live 3. It's basically teaching you patience through sampling. You know, because they've moved so many different things around. They've rearranged so many different things. So you can see the essence, but you still gotta learn the MPC Live 3. Never stop learning. Never stop learning. I'm telling you, man, time rewards individuals who love exploration. You feel what I'm saying? So you use that intuition that you got in your mind, and guess what? It could fuel your live performances. It's gonna challenge your ear because you're gonna have to listen differently. You're gonna have to listen to the rhythm. You're gonna have to listen to the space. You're gonna have to listen to the imperfection in sound. It bridges a major gap. You feel what I'm saying? I would have never thought technology would have gotten to the point where you could use rhythm patterns that scientifically measure beats per minute and then work to synchronize that, and then of course create that quantization, and then you manipulate that sound into what you want it to be. It's crazy to me. A textbook could not have predicted that was gonna be the reality. Because I'm looking at the digital architecture right now. I'm looking at all these digital structures, all these pieces of technology, and I'm like, damn, man, this is crazy. I can't believe it. We are living in a great time. You feel what I'm saying? We are really living in a time where it's not just about the specs. It's about artistic independence. It's about using technology to propel ourselves into a world that we may have thought would have never existed. So these new pieces of technology are empowering producers to empower writers, to empower performers. It's stopping the barriers between production and creativity. You understand? It's eliminating all excuses. So as long as you get that piece of technology, the future belongs to you and what you do. You understand me? That's just how it is. So I'm really enjoying this technology. And I'm not a philosopher, but I'm telling you, man, it is very great to live in a time where you don't need permission to create. You don't need the perfect setup. You don't need a team. You don't need validation. You don't need social media validation. You already got enough haters. All you need is a spark of creativity in your mind. Create that rhythm. If you got the willingness to learn, then you can create your own legacy. You can create your own impact. And you can do that forever. So look, If you decide to sit in front of an MPC, even if that's the MPC Live 3, but it could be any MPC, understand that you're not just making beats. You're engaging in a dialogue. You are basically merging the past and the present.
Studio Live temperature. Studio Live.
got my eyes on the shine. Power grind gang, we rising.
StudioLive10x.com.
Master in the gear and the grind, refusing to stagnate, got my eyes on the shine. Power grind gang, we rising. Yeah, we out here.